And Will Carrier, of course, for the Golden Knights. Flipped on by Cody Ceci, and then a rebound. Spit out from Adin Hill, but he does cover. So it sets up Vegas on the power play. You see 18th in the NHL against the Oilers kill. 6th best in the NHL, and they have been really good in particular during this winning streak. Here's Marchessault, edge of the circle, fired it on at Skinner.
He had a guy wide open to the left of Skinner.
Brendan Brisson on this unit. McDavid off the turnover for Draisaitl. McDavid scores! The Oilers strike first, shorthanded.
This at the end of a penalty kill, they put out their 2 stars. You hope you have a tired power play. It's just a turnover at the blue line. Draisaitl comes off the bench. It creates a 2-on-0. And look at the excitement. And this building erupted. There is a ton of Edmonton Oilers fans here, and no chance for Adin Hill.
What a start for Edmonton. Shorthanded with the start. The kill is 45 for 48. You talked about leaning on the coaching staff. Mark Stewart is leading the penalty kill. Martinez's shot was kicked out by Stuart Skinner. Cotter wrestled for it. Stone holds it in, top of the circle. Pass broken up on the way through. Stone retrieves it along the wall. Spins it back to the point. Martinez across to Pietrangelo. Seen past Stone. Thought about it. Threw it on net towards Skinner. Mark Stewart is leading the penalty kill. Martinez's shot was kicked out by Stuart Skinner. Cotter wrestled for it. Stone holds it in, top of the circle. Pass broken up on the way through. Stone retrieves it along the wall. Spins it back to the point.
It was like the Stanley Cup hangover didn't exist. They knew that they could lose their jobs at any time, and they've had that feeling before, and they just brought it right from game 1. It's pretty incredible. He's been completely healthy through 4 of 7 seasons here in Vegas. And
Cotter loads one up, and Skinner controls the rebound.
You hear about it as a player, you're well aware of it, but you try and focus on your process. And then if you're Vegas, you're thinking, it's not happening here tonight in our barn. You know, that's your motivation amongst also trying to get your game to where it needs to be post All-Star break.
No matter what is said by players, you do think it is top of mind on both sides?
Well, I think so, because you're asked about it all the time. You're well aware of it. It's not a part of your preparation, but it definitely gives you a little motivation on both sides.
Nick Hague with a one-timer that Stuart Skinner keeps out. In a big week in this city.
You can feel it being here, hey, just how big it is.
Kulak speeds ahead and a save Hill at the tail end of the Vegas power play. Edmonton leading in over the line. McDavid for Hyman. Hyman with a shot and a save by Hill. Picked up by Waugh. Headmans for Barbashev. Barbashev moves in. Stops on a dime, top of the circle. Left it for Marchessault. Weaving in. Marchessault had it poked off his stick. Pietrangelo on the back pedal toward the net. They score! It's Nick Waugh on the rebound. Tied at 1.
You know, Barbashev creates this play, waits for his teammates to come up, but watch Marchessault drives the middle of the ice, collapses the Oilers. That gives Pietrangelo so much time to pick a spot, and the traffic. We talked about it earlier. Vegas, they're going to be in front of the goaltender. There's a second opportunity there. Skinner can't see it cleanly. Was upset about, felt that there should have been a call.
In behind, work net front for Holloway, and then a bid there, and Adin Hill. Oh, man.
In the offensive zone, and then they get it down low and get to work. And does it hit Hague's stick or the glove of Adin Hill? Let's watch here, and it's Hague's stick. And nice little read there.
Face-off controlled back to Kulak. Plays catch with Desharnais. Kulak midpoint through the slot. Bodies in front. Loose toward Kane. Hill sprawls out and keeps it out.
And again, a one face-off for the Edmonton Oilers. Kulak just gets this in front. You see the traffic by Foegele. Kane is in there as well. And Adin Hill just uses his size to his advantage. Takes that right leg, kicks it out, and the puck comes right back to his belly. And he's able to cover that up.
Very difficult.
All right, so Caden Korczak for slashing, and Nugent Hopkins whipped one just wide. Loose for Hyman, and Nugent Hopkins was parked in front. But Adin Hill earns a whistle 23 seconds into the Oilers' power play.
Goals against on 80 shots, and he is battling through everything here in this hockey game, through screens, through traffic. You know, he gets lost and out of position, but he finds his way back. Make sure he gets a near post save there on McDavid, who was so smart to try to bank it off him.
Hyman for Bouchard. Past the halfway point. Nugent Hopkins. Now a one-timer. Bouchard off the iron. Off the left post.
On the right side, you think of McDavid, you think of Nugent Hopkins in the bumper, Hyman in front, and then you hear that. Bouchard with, as you mentioned, the Bouchard bomb. I mean, the weapons are just all over the place.
Dropped it back. McDavid holds onto it. Stretches it wide around Brisson, and off the shot there, Hill went diving across and might have got a piece of it.
Yeah, they sure have. A little 2 times give and go between Draisaitl and McDavid, and Hill makes an unbelievable save right here to negate Draisaitl. Watch this. Just get the piece.
Around the wall in the direction of Whitecloud. Holloway got it back to the line and moved for Ceci toward the net. Fought off by Adin Hill. Up ice. Here's McDavid moving in with Hyman. McDavid fired it on at Hill from short range. Nurse from the point. Blocked by Martinez. And for Draisaitl on the back door. Ceci pinched, skated past it. Amadio springs forward. He's got Rondbjerg with him. Amadio off the pads of Skinner. 6:41 for the Golden Knights. So 4 more minutes for the Oilers. Draisaitl backhands it. Hill makes the stop on Evander Kane.
Edmonton, he makes an unbelievable save on Evander Kane, who's left wide open.
We told you he was busy in the second and up to the task there. Now moving in, it's Connor dragging through the wickets. Stood up by Darnell Nurse. Swooping in. Stevenson, a one-timer. Scores! A save on one end. A snipe on the other. Vegas leads.
And Vegas is able to go down the ice. Cotter is the one that gets it into the zone, gets it in deep, battles with Darnell Nurse in the corner, maintains possession. And just nice puck possession here.
Here's Stevenson looking across. The trailer was Pietrangelo. McDavid broke it up. Now he moves forward with speed. It's Draisaitl. Back to Draisaitl and kept out. Vogel had it knocked free. Amadio to the line. Amadio at center ice. Chipped ahead. Howden reaches out for it. Empty net. Carlson sent it high off the stick of Vogel. 2:03 left.
Able to put this one away with an empty net goal. And watch Vogel just come into your pitch or just get his...
Now Pietrangelo shovels it toward the line, not out. Sent back in. Martinez ahead for Stone. Now Stevenson with Carlson. Skate the stick. Dangles. Scores! To put it on ice.
You know, honestly, I think every Vegas player touched the puck here. Just calm, little close support, in through the neutral zone, little patience there by Carlson. As Bouchard tries to force him to the outside. And how fitting is that? He's played a great game, his first game back. And what a key goal for him. And Mark Stone loved it.
And the final seconds tick off, and Vegas, a streak stopper tonight on home ice. The Oilers' winning streak ends at 16, one shy of matching the Penguins.